it's Kelly Ann. Welcome to another Flossy Friday. I have a lot to show, but I don't have a lot to show. It'll make sense in a minute. I only worked on 2 things this week, stitch-wise, but I finished a lot of things. Like FFO finished a lot of things. I'm so excited. Y'all are gonna be excited. I hope, I think, probably, maybe. Only a few of them you've already seen photos of, but 2 of them you have not. So, really exciting. This week has been crazy. I was hoping to finish Pear Tree in earlier than I did to work on a 3rd piece this week, but it just did not happen. So, let's just get into it. So, I will show you my lunchtime stitch, which is Spring ABCs by Little House Needleworks. So just a reminder, I am doing pink instead of purple right here. But that is where I'm at. I got down to the I right here, and I'm working on the little flowers. There are some flowers right here that goes up to this, and I got to finish the word garden. And then I can move down, and there is a house that goes right here around like the M. So making pretty good progress on this. I am almost to the same point that I'm at with the winter ABCs, which I did not work on this week, but this is where they're both at. So it's getting there. I really love the spring one. I kind of wanted to finish winter first, but with spring coming up, I just thought this one would be really fun if I could get it finished. So pink instead of purple, and then pretty close to all the called fors. I did post a new blog this last weekend, and I put my color conversions for winter ABCs, spring ABCs, my Barbara Anna, I give you my heart, that's all Victorian motto except for 310, my Pear Tree in, and my Apostles' Creed. All of the color conversions is in that blog. The only other piece that I worked on this week was the Pear Tree in. Let me just remind you of what that pattern looked like, because I actually have it next to me. But I just kind of started this one and then worked on it straight, so this just sat on the table. But I did make it say Pear Tree T. I did not put in any of these words. I did not put the established, and I took out this row of windows, and I also did not do the main border, and I also changed up majority of the colors. Again, the colors are in the blog post, but I did finish this tonight, and this weekend I will probably make this into a cute little pillow and actually FFO it. I've kind of been on an FFO kick, and now I'm almost out of things to FFO, so I've got to FFO this. So here it is. I love this so much. It is finished. So stinking cute. So if you don't remember the story, I talked about it whenever I bought this pattern back in October. Basically, in the town that I grew up, it's called Pearland. For one, and there was a tea room called the Pear Tree Tea Room in my hometown. It had 3, I want to say 3 different locations, I think, are all that it ever had. But in the early 90s, whenever I was a kid and we used to go there, it was in this little old house that had been painted red on the outside, and on the inside of the wall, it was like a small little space. There was a painted pear tree, and the menu was in the pears. So whenever I saw this pattern, I've always wanted to have a pattern that I could kind of make that was Pear related for my hometown. And whenever I saw this pattern, I knew that I had to customize it to make it the Pear Tree Tea Room, because me and my mom used to go there. I wouldn't say like we went all the time, but we did go a fair amount. And then as I got older, we went a few times to its second location, and we went a few times at its third location. But anytime like my cousin came in from out of town, that's where she wanted to go. So it definitely does have a special place in my heart. It's not an establishment anymore. So I couldn't find that much information because I wanted to share like when it was opened and if I could find pictures on the internet of the original location, and I just couldn't. Like I said, they moved before really like internet and computers were super huge. They moved to their second location, so I mean there just isn't much about the first location or the history of it. It has been closed down for, I believe, at least 5 years, so it's been a while. But this is Schoolhouse Red. I do know that by Gast. This is Green Tea Leaves. Tarnished Gold is the brown for the tree and in the words. And Amber Waves, CCW. Amber Waves is the Pear color, and the rest is in DMC. So again, those are going to be on the blog, so definitely check that out. But I'm hoping to make this a pillow this weekend, and if I do, it'll be in next week's video as a fully finished object. So pretty proud of myself for that. But this weekend I went FFO crazy. And the last one that I'm going to show you, I need to travel a little bit to show you. So that's, we'll close out the video on that piece. But I bought these little blocks at Hobby Lobby. They're just wooden blocks, and no, they are not beautiful on the back, but I spray painted them with a basic color that I wanted. And then I found these little hangers on the wood aisle, just a little bag of them, and I put them on myself with a super tiny screwdriver head. So I did all of these, and then with spray adhesive and cutting them down to size, I FFO'd my first 4 months of Kathy Haberman's Hands-On Designs, A Year of Celebration. So here's my January. He is so stinking cute. And I may eventually put like some kind of like rickrack or something around these edges, but for right now, I really like them like this. So I can always embellish them a little bit more or put something around the edge of the block itself. But for right now, I really like this. So there's January. Here's April. I do not have all of the colors for these listed. I did change a fair amount of the colors, and I recharted some of the words. I don't have that information in the blog. May's changes and colors are listed in the last blog entry because I was actively working on May, and I don't have the papers anymore for these first 4 that had my color changes. But in the videos that I talk about the first 4, I believe I mentioned all the colors in my videos. So if you want to go back and check those out, I started them mid-December. And so my last couple of videos in December, you should be able to watch back and see all the color changes that I made on these. So here's April, February. So cute. And now I can like show them to you, show them a little bit closer up, which is fun. And then March. March, I love all of them, don't get me wrong, but March is a little special because 3 of my own hand-dyed flosses are in this. I did this rainbow I called it the dyed panda because that's like in my logo. This green, this variegated green in the pants and in these flowers and in this flower is called Panda Food. And then the orange for these flowers is called Rachel's Orange Dream. Okay, so there's those. Then I also made, and I just put a felt patch. I might write the information on this at some point, and maybe like whip stitch it down. But that's my stuffing hole patch. So I FFO'd this, and this is the Frosted Pumpkin Stitcheries Christmas Celebration, I believe is the name of it. This has been a finish for, I don't know, 2 years maybe. And I knew I always wanted to make a pillow, but I didn't know exactly, I don't know. I haven't wanted to turn on my sewing machine for some reason. It does have some issues, but I just decided to, you know, like see if it would participate to make these little pillows this weekend. And it did. So I found some fabric, and actually I turned the fabric wrong side out because then it would look kind of like gingerbread dough in flour, which I thought looked really good with this instead of the darker brown color, which the fabric is a dark brown with black going through it. So anyways, this one is now done, and it can go in my Christmas bins out in storage. But I'm so glad to have this finally done. And then the second to last is my Ouija board. So I was originally going to put this on a tray, and I just had some issues with that. Issues as in it just did not work well. So I will have to like whip stitch this down around the edges. So I haven't done that, but it will get done. I'll probably take these to Embroidery Bee this weekend and get that whip stitch done, or do a blanket stitch probably, just to make sure they're really well tacked down. I put this on here because I did buy that little planchette scissor fob from the Primitive Hair, and it came in months ago, because I basically ordered it as soon as she came out with it, and I cannot find it. But also, I think it'd be really cute to be able to like hang this at an angle with a little planchette dangling down. I think that would be really cute. So this is my finished Ouija board little baby pillow. I love these finishes. And I sent 9 things to Heather. And we have plans for 5 of them. The other 4, I kind of just sent out of desperation. I didn't know what to do with them. And so I sent them to her, and I was like, if you can think of something, just let's do it. And if not, just send them back, and I'll keep on thinking on it. But the 4 that I couldn't think of what to do with them and how to really finish them, I've had ideas off and on, but I keep on changing my mind. So I haven't really been like set on something. Is the 4 With Thy Needles by Brenda Gervais, the Snowman, the Santa, the Witch, and the Chick. So Spirits and Spells, Candy Cane Dreams, Jingle All the Way in Here a Peep, There a Peep. I don't really know how I want to finish them, so I sent them to Heather to see if she could think of something. But the other 5 are going to be made into flat folds for sure. And it's been really fun. She sent me pictures of some different coordinating fabrics. And so that's all picked out. And she says that she wants to knock it out this weekend. So I'm really excited to see that. But yeah, let me show you my last finish. And then I'm really excited about this. And I hope y'all are too. So just a sec. Okay, so one more thing before I show you my final FFO. And I'm sorry this is so close up and so HD, yay for a new technology. But let me find a place to set you for a second. I forgot I got something in the mail today. So Emily C. of Eclectic Possessions listed some new bags the other day, and somehow I snagged one. I think she said, I think she told me it took like 5 or 7 minutes for them to sell out. So I got one of the jack-o'-lantern ones. I absolutely love it. Look how cute this is. And she always puts these little tags on there so you can write what's in it. And I think like a package of many or like, I think like a package of like 100 of them or something is like $4 or $5 at the hardware store. But this is the inside fabric. But yes, I'm so excited for this. This is my, I think it's my 4th bag from Emily. She gifted me one in special panda fabric, and I think I've bought 3. I've possibly bought 4 now. But I have 4 of them for sure. I can't remember if I have a 5th one or not. I might only have 4. Anyways, she is working on a new set. I don't know whenever they're going to drop, but you should join her Facebook group, Eclectic Possessions. They go up in small lots. I think this group only had 8, and they go really fast. So turn on notifications, and she does post spoilers in that group of the fabrics that are coming. So if you're super interested in the fabrics that she's posted spoilers about, then like basically they'll be listed like the day or like 2 days after she posts a spoiler. She's really good about letting people know that it's coming. And just, yeah, turn on notifications, join that group, and get an awesome bag from Emily C. Okay, back to our other programming. I didn't want to forget that. It came in the mail today, and I almost forgot. I was literally texting her before I started filming. I am so sorry, Emily. My brain is complete mush today. I think in the 9 hours that I was at work today, I spent maybe 15 minutes at my desk. All meetings, all running around like a crazy person. Insane. All right, so it's finished. I don't even want to be in frame. It's finished. It is done. Is the framing perfect? No. Do I care? No. Because I love it. I couldn't really get the fabric in the bottom super, super tight, but so many people have already seen this, and they say that, you know what? It is what it is, and it looks beautiful. But I had some fabric that I thought looked really good with this. So I sewed it on, and a lot of tedious time went into fitting it into this frame. But yeah, it is done. It is done, and I love it so much. It is done. Okay, so that is it for this week's video. I hope that y'all really enjoyed it, and hopefully in the next few weeks I'll have even more FFOs to show y'all, because I'll get some from Heather, and I'll probably have a few more. And yeah, keep on stitching, and I hope that y'all have a fantastic weekend and week. See y'all next time.